That brings us to the 49ers beating the Bears, an absolutely crazy offensive shootout. 49ers win 42-38. This was absolutely crazy. Brock Purdy, man, 24 of 33 for 303 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had an interception, but he also had 28 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns on the ground as well. So 5 total touchdowns and over 300 yards of total offense. Brock Purdy was killing it. Still has that interception problem. But just a crazy, crazy game. McCaffrey had 140 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Pearsall had 85 yards and 5 catches. Caleb Williams actually did pretty good too. 25 of 42 for 330 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also had 18 yards on the ground. Luther Burden had 138 yards and a touchdown. And Loveland had 94 yards and a touchdown. This is the type of game the NFL wants America to see. It's loaded with offense, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. We're kind of brainwashed into thinking, yeah, that's the best team, or that's the best team. Look at how many points they're scoring. But how many points are they giving up? Guys, defense matters, especially in the playoffs. Now, I'm not saying offenses don't. You got to be able to score. I mean, look at my Eagles. I'm worried that we're going to stop some people, but are we going to score enough? Both these offenses are spectacular. Defenses need some work. And look, it was 2 great offensive minds going at it. You have Shanahan on one hand, Johnson on the other, and they were just, it was exactly like we should have thought it would be. Points galore. It was very, very, very entertaining to watch. It's quite clear that offense sells tickets, offense sells viewership, offense sells. And the 2 minds between Shanahan and Johnson, that's what gives these 2 teams a chance at the Super Bowl. That's what gives these 2 teams a chance, period. Because on the defensive side, there's not much. They're going to have to win offensive shootouts. And you can win games like this, like the 49ers just did, like the Bears did against Green Bay, or, you can win stuff like that. The problem comes when you have to do it for week after week after week after week in the playoffs against good teams, week after week after week after week in the playoffs. Just takes one team to score more points than you, or one team to stop you on that one drive, or one crazy tipped ball for an interception, or one this, one that. It's a high stakes way of living. People think I'm crazy when I say stuff like that until it actually happens and manifests. Can the 49ers win the Super Bowl? You bet your ass they can. Can the Bears win the Super Bowl? Abso-fucking-lutely. They're both talented as hell in offense. I'm just saying, you worry having to live like this. It's a crazy way to try to live and try to get, when you don't have that complementary football. And that's what worries me about these 2 teams. I'm actually a believer of Caleb Williams now. Earlier on in the year, I wasn't. And I couldn't see why everybody was such a believer of this guy. I'm like, I didn't see much last year. So unless you guys got some real good training camp looks and everything else and know more than I do, what are you seeing? Well, I'm seeing it. The way the ball just comes off his hands and everything else, you can see how talented the dude is. So he's going to be a good one for years to come. And as much as I keep dogging on offensive only teams and saying that you need defense to win in this league and blah, 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 at least in the playoffs, I do hope we get a high scoring close game like this in the playoffs, because that would be pure theater. So call me a hypocrite.